Okay, back. Hello. What if you brought Porguf's sister back to Lockbox? She opens up, there's a picture of Porguf's goatseeing. I mean, that's quite the family dynamic right there. And then she's like, oh, classic Porguf.
Hey there, flame hair. Making sparks fly out there?
Why you gotta talk to me like that?
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return
Thank
to
you.
family
Button
heirloom
didn't
to her.
turn off
know
the
Martha had a
screen
brother.
like that.
Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
I have to go. It was good to see you again, Petra.
And you, flame hair. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, Jeremy, don't be a stranger.
Another.
Or a danger.
Hey, I was a big deal in the claiming.
Oh, you can be a ranger. I'm okay with that.
3 months.
Okay. Okay, she's up here. Damn it, there's no way to get up there quickly.
Last time I was back, he'd already started walking. You lost something? I missed it.
Fine.
Oh there!
Why did they just yell ho there at me? That's super rude.
Speak to Petra if you have not already.
Lukasha, how have you been?
Better now, Aloy. When we laid Savohar to rest, I prayed and prayed. I wanted guidance so badly. A way forward. A new home for our people. But no vision came.
So what did you do?
At first, I felt despair.
You know, notice this woman never looks at Aloy.
Then it occurred to me. Maybe I saw no
Like, even when
vision
she's looking at her, it
because
looks like she's like
Hesse was
looking
right
above her.
before my eyes. Maybe the twilight path led us right where we are supposed to be. Maybe our new home is here. Petra has been kind to us, given us food, found us work. Some are even helping with her forge.
I'm glad you found your place, Lukasha.
Chainscrape is no paradise, but it is enough. What
Excellent.
about you, Aloy? Have you found your place?
I don't know. I'm not sure I have one.
Sounds like you need a beacon. I hope you find it. And your home.
Excellent. Now to steal their shit. Now that you refugees have a home, you won't be needing any of your valuables. I'll just relieve you of these.
Yeah, you!
Don't talk to me. Okay. How do I get out of this town?
Ow! Ah! Welcome to my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready to glide in?
Sometimes you just need to relieve them of their valuables.
Petra said Porguf's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she will be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back.
Nah, your brother's tricking me again.
Marsa?
Yeah? What's it to— Oh, the Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porguf out west. He asked me to give you this.
Mama's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. by the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then.
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make sense. Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That lug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash! Right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out onto the shore and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
Look like a
As well as you
swindler.
can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you.
Come around?
If you decide to
Uh-huh.
go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
He gets out, she gets out there, and he like pretends that he doesn't know who she is. Let's do. Look at that. We still got 2 points. Mounted defense, heavy lifter, machine damage. We gotta do this one. Machine elemental. There we go. Mini cat? What are you doing? Uh-huh. Need Mini again. Can't you go like 5 minutes without being Mini? Wait, where's the nearest fireplace? That one closer, or? If she goes 5 minutes without being Mini, the sun implodes. She's definitely not the next ant cat. She was all like at her bowl this morning wanting more food because apparently she ate it all after I filled it up last night. Cool, whatever. I like that she's eating. I fill up her bowl and I put a couple treats in there. She roots through the bowl, finds all the treats, leaves the food. I'm like, you damn cat. I don't know what that one. Oh, there's lots of quests here now.
I know, right? Now, shut it. I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm telling you, don't.
Ah, Red! Just who I need.
You know her? Great. Then tell her that going out there is a bad bet.
Well, you tell him. he better crank out what he knows before I pummel him in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. We had a fight. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both had time to cool off. But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her leave. But he refuses to tell me which way she went.
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the Vanishing Dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, you don't. No one does, because they didn't come back.
Well, what about my sister? She's out there all alone.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
Jeremy, would you describe yourself as a sunk cost?
What's the Vanishing Dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that stalks the sands out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur of metal. It'll stay like that for hours. And then the next time you look, gone.
That's a
It
rock
was never
breaker.
there.
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gone close enough to find out. A few of those delvers went out there once, but all they found was a bunch of sand dunes. But I don't care what it is. It's not gonna stop me from finding my sister.
The argument you had with Boomer? What was it about?
Well, it started out as the same old spark and boom. I found her tinkering with one of my prototypes, trying to add explosives, as usual. And when I reminded her that the last time she did that, she nearly burned the whole place down, she just looked at me and shrugged. Then we got into this whole scorched out mess about why we had to leave Chainscrape and come out here. Why, for the love of the Forge, she has to blow everything up.
And what did Boomer say?
Well, that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She just sat there, ignoring me. Even when I went to bed. Not a word. And then, when I woke up in the morning, she was gone. She's never done
Drink
that
your water,
before.
silly.
But knowing her, she's gonna get into some kind of trouble out there. And that's why I need to find her.
What brought you and Boomer out west?
Ah, that. There was an accident in Chainscrape.
An explosive accident?
Well, you know how Boomer is. So we grabbed our tools and skipped town. Heard about a caravan striking out west after some passage got reopened. Decided to join up.
But why come out here? You could have gone anywhere.
Can't really go back to the claim, and anywhere else is a little too inhabited. At least out here, there's less chance of collateral damage. Besides, this place is gonna be a destination one day, right? Dad always said, get in early.
If you think I can be bribed, know that I only take shards up front. No credit.
Maybe we got in too early.
He can be bribed as long
Boomer's
as you
lost
give
in
him the
desert.
money up
I
front.
might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
I suppose if you're with her, the odds of survival do go up. I thought I saw her heading towards the metal arches east of here.
Then that's where we'll start. I'll meet you at the arches.
Okay, join me there as soon as you can.
Mini cat, what are you doing?
I haven't felt like this for a long time. You ride machines, right? Well, apparently you're not the only
And like an entire little village just opened up here. Jimmy, can we call you John Carruth?
Rebels holed up at an outpost nearby.
Teller of tales, who smiled warmly
Stemmer, did you need something?
as a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio. They returned to the depths of the formerly sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of wonders. Alas, the gizmo lay beyond his grasp.
You saw some kind of gizmo but couldn't get it?
A door bars the way, locked by some confounded means. Moreland contemplated explosives, but Abaddon thought the odds of crushing the gizmo under rubble were too high. For once, the Shard Counter's skepticism might be warranted. The old wordsmith's hopes were dashed, until a friend with a knack for performing the impossible returned from beyond the sands. Might I persuade you to venture beneath the desert once more?
I'll see what I can do. Where is this place?
Once you're down there, take a right at the statue of the giant man. The ruin rests beside a metal tower. And so our heroine went forth, and the wordsmith's hopes went with her.
Jeremy, do you get upset when people call you a heroine? What about when people call you and tell you they want heroin? Engage has that problem a lot. Last I spoke to him about it, he wasn't sure why, considering he's never dealt in heroin. Alright, we're back down in the casino.
Okay. There's the giant statue that Stemmer mentioned. The ruin should be nearby. A ruin beside a metal tower. The gizmo Stemmer's after should be inside. Calling. Desert.
That looks like a metal tender. This looks like a ruin. Oh, it hates it. Who's this flopping around? Yeah. Light of light. Right. Alright.
I think I'm in the right place. Now, where's that gizmo?
Oh, this executive looking bathroom.
There. That must be the gizmo. Looks like this door needs a code to open. I should check around the room. See if I can find anything that might help. What's in here? Oh,
Okay. Malfunction. From Melbert to Shay Navarro. Shay, remember when that guy came in saying he was Kyle's business partner and he was here to collect the ornaments to set up for the big show? Well, the pingback from those things currently puts them all over the Southwest. Kyle's convinced it's a malfunction, for now, but the closer we get to the show, the more he's gonna freak out. I won't tell if you won't. Anyway, he changed the code for his office, so the cleaning bots will need to be updated. Otherwise, they'll pile up at the door trying to get in. Here's the code, 135. Yep, it's the same 6-digit code as the RSVPs he sent out. Guy's not too creative, that's all I can say. Or what can I say? Alright, so we had the last 3 digits, 135.
So the gizmo's actually called an ornament. I found one of these in another ruin. Sounds like there are more out there. And it looks like there's part of a code. Might be for the door. I better keep looking around. Maybe I can find the rest of it.
Jeremy, are you able to find the rest of it?
A hatch. Might lead to another part of the ruin. But how to get to it?
I didn't see the hatch.
There's an opening at the top of the fence. Could be a way in, if I can find a way to get up there. Those crates could help me reach the opening at the top of the fence. I can't pull this out. Looks like the crate on top's blocked. Maybe there's a way to pull the top crate up.
Oh, you give up? Are you gonna get Pokemon Time Stranger? Come on. Digimon Time Stranger? And are you gonna get Pokemon ZA?
This crate's not tall enough to reach the opening. Need to clear the distance first.
Okay, so now we have these two. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this crate. I'm gonna bring it up here. Can you imagine if you had to solve puzzles in order to get up to where you needed to do your job? Like, to get to the skid, you needed to solve puzzles to get to it, and then you had to solve puzzles to get it out of the room. The back room of Walmart basically is.
There. Should be able to reach the opening now. Made it. Oh, it is hot. I won't budge from this side.
There you go. Figured it out.
Let's see where this leads.
It leads nowhere.
Oh, I'm back outside. What else is up here? More of the ruin in there.
What if there's a 5% chance of the debris flying off the grate and impaling Airlie? That'd be pretty
Looks like
twisted.
Lorman's-
RSVP requested. Standout Hollow cordially invites you to the Night of Lights Holiday Promotional Promotion VIP Viewing Lounge. Marvel from the best seat in the city as the Vegas skyline is transformed into a dazzling Hollow holiday celebration featuring a sample of holiday offerings available at launch. Nights of Lights will also offer a range of customization options to make every display the talk of the town. Secure your place in Vegas history as the City of Lights lives up to its name. Representatives will be on hand to answer any questions and note any specific requests. Demonstration begins at 8 p.m., followed by dinner and then entertainment. Your RSVP is embedded in this invitation. When prompted, enter the 6-digit code 739135.
For part of something called the Knights of Lights.
739135.
A way to celebrate old world holidays by changing the holograms above ground. But how? Probably part of the code's here too. I should have what I need to open the door.
Alright.
There we go. I'm in.
Miss Minicat, what are you doing?
Got it. Time to head back up to Stemmer.
An ancient holographic device that was once part of a set, recovered from the underground rooms of Las Vegas.
Maybe we can figure out how to make this thing work.
Is there another quest in this area? Where's this? I don't know what that is, so let's go find out what this is real quick. Hey, Miss Minicat, what are you doing? You over there being silly. What's a Vista Point? I don't see the Vista Point Tower though.
An
Is
image
it?
from the old world.
There it is.
Looks like part of the city inside the dome.
Get a way to see what everything looked like inside. Was much further back than this, so maybe up on top of that. Minicat, I can't see the screen. Yeah, you're standing right in front of it. Hi. Okay, getting a little closer. Okay. Hi, Jeremy.
Here I come. I think the image was taken from somewhere above ground level. Maybe there used to be a bridge around here?
Minicat, you okay? Guys, we're gonna take a break here, and then we'll come back and figure out where exactly this fucking Vista Point is. Don't go anywhere.